All right, everybody, how y'all doing? It's another episode of On a Day's Work, Wildin Wednesday with your boy Trip. On a Day's Work officially signing on. It's our Wildin Wednesday video, but before we get started, be sure to click that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you click that notification bell so you get notified of all of our videos coming up to you in the very near future. And again, if you like what you see, go ahead and leave us a comment right down there below, and we can get into this conversation. Or better yet, just get into this nonsense out here. This wild and craziness that we have in our country right now. So usually I come to you guys and I give you some off the wall bullshit that's going on in our country and whatnot. But I found this article, and better yet, actually, I didn't find this. Here's what's funny. I didn't even find this shit. My partner Lucas, he sent me this shit as a joke. Like, bruh, what in the hell is this? And I thought he was just fucking around, like this is some spoof shit, you know, like, or a meme or something. But I found out, you know, this is a real article. This is some legit stuff that happened right here in our country. And I'm like, I cannot believe that it's 2021. 2021. And this is where we are? This right here, this is where we are? Really? 2021, this is how you feel? Anyways, I'm gonna share the article and the link here so y'all can go ahead and see it yourselves. But what this thing says, the headline is, "Help! My daughter is marrying a white man against my wishes." Then it's got the sub thing. It says, "I've expressed my disapproval, and now she says I can skip the wedding." Like, come on, man. Look. First of all, let's be honest. Like, it's 2021. Do we really care if someone's dating in a interracial, if there's an interracial marriage? Like, do you really care that much? Like, honestly, is it really going to affect your day and day life? Is it really going to affect your ability to have and live a free life? Like, at the end of the day, we're talking about marriage. Marriage is supposed to be a bond between two people based on them having an unfounded and unconditional love for one another. Like, it should not matter what color skin that person has. If that person's in love, they're in love. That's all there is to it. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You can't stop love. Like, you cannot tell me that you don't love that person. You're not attracted to that person, or whatever the case is. You can't just tell me that I'm supposed to be like, okay, well, you know what? I'm not. All right? You're right. It's against your wishes. You don't like it. I can't do it. You're right. I don't like it. Like, this shit crazy to me, y'all. Like, we're so caught up in this idea that we have to just, I guess, abide by what other people think or make up rules for how we should do and shouldn't do things. And anyways, I'm not gonna sit here and preach to y'all, but this shit's crazy. So this article, it goes into what's crazy to me is it's 2021 and this lady's father is legit concerned and doesn't want to go to this daughter's wedding just because she's dating a white man. So you can get into the, you know, all the details of this article. But it's like it's a letter. I guess this is a column, an advice column that this man wrote into. It says, "Dear Prudence, is Slate's advice column. Submit your questions here." It's anonymous. So this man, he writes, "Dear Prudence, recently I learned that my daughter was getting married within a year. I was surprised to learn this because I knew nothing of her dating anyone, let alone seriously enough that marriage was in the near future. I'll admit, my daughter and I are not as close as we could be, not since her mother and I divorced when she was a preteen and I moved out of state. Our contact was more limited after I remarried, but I still thought she would inform me of her beau. What does that mean? Anyways, I arranged a trip to go visit her and see him in person. I was taken back to learn that her fiance is a white man and she is black. I didn't say anything at the time, but after I left and thought about it, I felt, I gotta say something. I gotta talk to her about it. Well, the man, he seemed nice enough. I felt she didn't know what she was getting herself into. Now, first of all, hold up. I'm gonna stop right there. She doesn't know what she's getting herself into. Like, okay, it's 2021. Your daughter is grown. All right, your daughter's grown. She ain't no baby anymore. I guarantee she has an idea of what she's getting herself into. Now, I don't know how old this lady is or what it is, because I didn't really dig that deep into the story, but let's be honest. Like, if she's getting married, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but you got to be legal. You got to be legal. You got to be at least 18, right? I don't know. You guys can correct me, let me know, but you got to be at least 18 in America to get married. So she's an adult. She knows for a fact if she's marrying a white man that there could be, I mean, she's got to know. There could be some situations that seem awkward. Let's just leave it at that. Some situations that might seem awkward at times. But to be honest, like, who cares? Let her live her life. The fact of the matter is, your daughter's going to get married. With or without you, Pops. And if you already said earlier that y'all's relationship isn't as good as it once was or as it could be, and that's because y'all divorced and you remarried. But I heard your story. I get it. Trust me, I get it. If you ain't even that close, why are you making such a big deal? That's my question. And I get it. It's your baby. It's your daughter, right? She's getting married. You want to make sure that the man is able to take care of her, provide for her, provide grandkids, I'm sure, and give her a peaceful and happy life, right? That's what you should be thinking about. At least as any other father, I'm sure, would be thinking about for his daughter. He wants the best for his daughter. I'm gonna be honest with you. I honestly don't think that most people are gonna be thinking about what color he is. Like, it's 2021, and you mean to tell me you don't want to go to your own daughter's wedding because she wants to marry a white dude? Like, why not? Not all white people are racist. Not all white people are bad, and I don't give a fuck who says the opposite of that. Look, I met some fucked up white people. I met some fucked up black people, some fucked up Asians and Mexicans, all of them. Everybody got fucked up people. It don't matter. That's just how it is. But that does not mean that all those people are that same way. Okay? Yeah, I've met really good white people too. I've been in an interracial marriage not marriage, I've been in interracial relationships pretty much all my life. Interracial relationships my entire life. That's absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. I moved around a lot, and I guess to me, any black girls just wasn't attracted to me. It doesn't matter. You can't stop who you love. You cannot stop, and you shouldn't stop who you love just because of the opinions and views of somebody else. Okay, I've always been able, to gladly say that. If you love somebody because you love them, love them. Who cares? Who give a fuck if they don't like who you love? It don't matter. You love that person. And that's all that should matter. It should matter if your friends don't like him because he's white, or your daddy don't want to come even though y'all don't talk. Your daddy don't want to come to the wedding just because he's a white man. Like, all right, you know what? Then good riddance. He don't need to be there. That's simple. Moving on. But your daddy shouldn't be crying on here talking about, well, I don't know if I should go. Come on, man. Come on now. You got to realize not all white people are bad. Not all white people are bad, and I will be the first to tell you some of the closest people I've ever made friends with in my life have been white people. So I don't want to ever hear the fact that all white people are racist, because that's so untrue. And y'all say what you want. Call me Uncle Tom. Call me whatever you want. I ain't a real brother. Whatever. You know what? None of that matters, because at the end of the day, you know what? I know who I am, and I know what I've done for this country. And at the end of the day, you know what? It don't matter. Your opinion don't matter. You ain't paying my bills and you ain't taking care of my kids. It don't matter. It really don't. But what does matter is the ability for you to love who you want to love because you love them. And that's all there is to it. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. Is daddy wrong? Is dad wrong? Or is he right to express and not go to his own daughter wedding just because she want to marry a white man? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me, because in 2021 I thought, we had way bigger issues and problems to worry about than some dude's crying about his daughter marrying a white dude. That's why he don't want to show up to the wedding. It's supposed to be the happiest day of your daughter's life, and you don't want to show up to your own daughter's wedding just because she marries a white dude? Sir, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. Because I'm gonna go ahead and say this. This is exactly the problem we have today. It's people like you. It is people like you who continue to promote this idea that racism needs to be around. And I guarantee he's the type of I guarantee he's the type of dude that would purposely get himself into some kind of racial argument or racial divide or even, claim a racial instant or problem just because he can. I guarantee it. And that shit wrong. Morgan Freeman, I believe it was Morgan Freeman. I have to look into that. I believe it was Morgan Freeman said, you want to know how you stop racism? You stop talking about it. And when I first heard that, I was like, man, what's old Morgan talking about? What's he saying? And then I really started to think about, well, you know what? I don't think he means like don't ever talk about it, because we have to acknowledge that racism did, and I get it still is a problem in America. But again, I'm not saying all people are racist, but we have to recognize the idea that racism was a huge deal in our country. We have to recognize it. It's a part of our history. It's a part of our culture, part of who we are. Okay, the foundations and everything was built. This great American country we have was built on immigrants and slaves, and we know this. We know this, but we cannot not teach that to our children and our people. We have to at least acknowledge that idea that did happen. Okay? But I do not believe that we need to keep pressing to issue that everything is a race issue. There are differences between races, yes. There are differences between cultures, yes. But the good thing about being an American is that the culture of American culture is a melting pot of all of the different cultures. This is the one place you can go, okay, from any other country. Like, you have a specific culture in this country and that country, and this is just how it is in those countries. You come to America, the United States of America, it does not matter what your nationality is. It should not matter where you come from. As long as you are devoted to the American law and civilization in the country that we have, the values that we have, as long as you committed to that and you're an American citizen, that's all that should matter. It should not matter where you came from. So this idea that American people are only one specific type way or whatever is completely wrong, and you know it. I just can't believe it's 2021 and this is still issues we're talking about. Like, that shit makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach, man. You wrong, sir. You are wrong as hell for not going to your own daughter wedding just because she married a white man. Even though you said yourself he seems nice and he can take care of her, he's a good man, he's doing good things. Like, if this man is able to take care of your baby, to take care of your own flesh and blood, your daughter, if she's able to be taken care of, a good man, he don't hit her, He don't leave her. He takes care of her. He's able to do that. It should not matter what color that man's skin is. And for that, everybody, that's gonna be my Wildin Wednesday video. That shit it's just crazy to me. If this is something that's normal, or this happens all too often where you're from, let me know. Leave me some comments down below. I'd love to hear about it. Shoot me a line. You guys know how to get a hold of me. And if you don't, hit me up on Facebook. You guys go ahead and send me some messages. I'll get back to you. I promise I will. But yeah, y'all let me know. Is this something that's normal in your area? Is this something that we have to be afraid of here? It's 2021. Where are we going? What's going to happen? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. Is this something normal that happens where you're from? Racism really that big of an issue where you're from? I'd love to know. Leave me them comments down below. All right. Officially though, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. This is Honor Day's Work exclusive. Wildin Wednesday with your boy Trip. Officially signing off. But before I do that, make sure you guys check out our website, allhonordays.com. Get your merchandise. We have all the stuff there for you. Some t-shirts. We got bracelets. We have stickers that are available for you. And don't forget to donate if you're willing to, donate to our cause. Help us out for what we stand for as a nonprofit organization for veterans. All right. Officially, again, we're signing off. Take care, everybody. Love you. Stay safe.